Gigi here, and welcome to another episode of The Colors of Mexico. The Colors of Mexico is a series that I created to show you a glimpse of Mexican culture, history, traditions, food, and landmarks. On today's episode, we're going to talk about La Fiesta de la Candelaria, which is celebrated today, February the 2nd. La Fiesta de la Candelaria alludes to a passage of the Bible in which Joseph and Mary presented Jesus Christ at the temple. Therefore, on La Fiesta de la Candelaria we celebrate not only the presentation of Jesus Christ at the temple, but also the purification of the Virgin Mary. La Fiesta de la Candelaria takes place 40 days after Christmas, also marking the end of the Christmas celebrations. The origins of this celebration are unclear. Some people claim that it was first celebrated by the Eastern Catholic Church to be later adopted by the Western Catholic Church on the 6th century, while others claim that it was taken and adapted from the Lupercalia feast, celebrated in ancient Rome to commemorate the foundation of the Roman city. Legend has it that Rome was founded by Romulus and Remus. Romulus and Remus were twins born in the city of Alba Longa. They were supposed to be the sons of Mars, the god of war, and Princess Rhea Silva, daughter of King Numitor, who had been killed by his brother King Amuliu, who took over the throne. When they were born, King Amuliu, out of fear of losing his throne, ordered they were killed. However, the person in charge of the deed couldn't kill two babies, so he abandoned them in the woods instead, where a female wolf, or lupa, nursed them. On the Lupercalia feast, a select group of teenage priests would spend a few days in the woods to represent Romulo and Remus's upbringing. Then, on February 15th of the Julian calendar, a procession would take place all the way to Mount Palacio, the place where it was believed that Romulo and Remus were nursed by Luperca, the wolf. When Catholicism took over, Pope Gelasius II banned the pagan feast, replaced it with a purification day, and moved it to February the 2nd. On February the 2nd, the Roman people still performed a procession to Mount Palacio. However, since the birth of Jesus Christ was thought to bring light to the world, the people carried candles and torches in this procession. But at this point, the celebration was still not called La Fiesta de la Candelaria. Like many other Mexican traditions, La Fiesta de la Candelaria clearly shows the syncretism between Spanish culture and indigenous cultures that comprises Mexican culture. That is why, in order to talk about La Fiesta de la Candelaria, we have to travel all the way to Tenerife, Spain. Tenerife is home to La Virgen de la Candelaria, or Candelaria Virgin. She's also called Nuestra Señora de la Candelaria, which translates into Our Lady of Candelaria. She was found in a beach in Tenerife by the Guanches, an indigenous group. Originally, the Gaucho people worshipped the Virgin on August, on the date that marked the beginning of the harvest. However, on the 15th century, the Adelantado, meaning the governor of the Canary Islands, declared that the Virgin should be called La Virgen de la Candelaria, and she should be celebrated on February the 2nd. The word Candelaria derives from the word candela, which means candle, or candelabro, which means candle holder. This again refers to the idea that the birth of Jesus Christ brought light to the world. And now we're going to talk about the indigenous aspects of the Fiesta de la Candelaria. In Mexico, before it was even Mexico, many indigenous groups would present cobs of corn at the temple to be blessed by the gods right before the beginning of the sowing season. During the Mexican conquest, many religious orders, such as the Jesuits and the Franciscans, tried to adapt the indigenous culture and traditions to the Catholic ways, as a form of spreading Christianity and converting indigenous people. And of course, La Fiesta de la Candelaria was no exception. Since the dates were somewhat close, the Catholic Church decided that on February the 2nd, the indigenous people should present the cobs of corn at the church for them to be blessed before the sowing season. Now, along with their cobs of corn, they should bring a Jesus Christ figurine. Now, this was 500 years ago, which begs the question, how do we celebrate La Fiesta de la Candelaria in Mexico today? In some places of Mexico, candlelit processions still take place. A small town within Mexico City, called La Candelaria, located in the municipality of Coyoacán, is known for their processions and beautiful flower arrangements. In Tlacotlalpan, in the state of Veracruz, the procession takes place on the water and is led by the Archbishop of the Port of Veracruz. The Virgin is carried around the river and is thought that she blesses the water and the surrounding land. The Candelaria festivities are a big deal in Tlacotlalpan. People wear red or traditional clothing from Veracruz. The Virgin is escorted by horses and choirs compete for the chance to sing to the Virgin. People party, dance, and drink all day and all night since January 31st till February 9th. During the parties, traditional music is played and traditional dances are performed. In the municipality of Candelaria, in the state of Campeche, known for its beautiful jungles and rivers, a statue of the Virgin is carried up the hill to a church on top of it. Before the procession, people sing Las Mañanitas, a Mexican birthday song. Also, the sky is adorned with fireworks, and children get mud crosses drawn on their faces in order to protect them throughout the year. Thousands of people from all around Mexico bring images, statues, and figurines of the Virgin to be blessed at a church in San Juan de los Lagos, in Villa de la Purificación, located in the state of Jalisco. In the town of Zumpango del Rio, located in the state of Guerrero, a fair takes place. The streets are filled with traditional music and dances, and colorful parades take place. Other celebrations that take place nationwide are very closely related to the Day of the Three Wise Men. That is why we have to go back to the last episode of The Colors of Mexico. As I was saying, there's a figurine hidden inside of the rosca. The finder of the figurine is considered to be Jesus Christ, Godmother or Godfather, which means they have to dress him up for the Feast of the Candelaria, and they're also going to be the hosts of La Fiesta de la Candelaria. So now we know that the finder or finders of the Jesus Christ figurine is considered to be the Godmother or Father of Jesus Christ, and therefore the host of La Fiesta de la Candelaria. On February the 2nd, Jesus' godmother or godfather has to dress a statue or figurine of baby Jesus and bring it to the church. On La Fiesta de la Candelaria, we eat tamales and atole, courtesy of the finder of the Jesus Christ figurine. Atole is a milk-based drink with flour added for thickness. It also comes in different flavors, such as chocolate, strawberry, rice, almond, and many others. Tamales are steamed corn dough with a filling of meat or vegetables and sauce, or in the case of sweet tamales, raisins and pineapple. All of this comes bundled up in a corn leaf, or sometimes a banana leaf. The tamales, since they are corn-based and come wrapped in a corn leaf, represent the cups of corn that were presented at the temple to be blessed before the sowing season. That is it for today. I really hope you learned something new. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, comment down below what did you learn today, if you learned anything. Also, please subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications if you want to learn some more about Mexico. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Okay, I have a ton of material. That should do. And now it's time to eat. I feel like I should heat this up because it's already like Yeah, it needs to be heated up. BRB. I love how like all of my Colors of Mexico videos end up with me eating food. But I filmed like 2 episodes and it's always like just me eating. Because in Mexico we love food and it's so good. And it's really impressive. Everything's like corn and sauce and maybe some chicken. Like it's impressive how many dishes you can do with corn and sauce. And maybe some beans or chicken. This is good stuff. I did ask for mole and I got green and red. And I wanted red and mole, but whatever. So good. I wish I could share this with you guys.